Hey everyone, it's Casey. So I really hope y'all have enjoyed my past couple videos. I really enjoyed filming them and making them. But I feel like I haven't sat down and talked with y'all in a while. So this is going to be a June recap video. Oh my word, I just realized this whole video I've been talking about June and not July. I am not refilming this whole thing, but every single favorites and every single thing that I've talked about in this video is about July, not June. Whew, okay. So let's get started. To start off this video, I just want to tell y'all a couple of my favorites. So let's start off with some clothing favorites. My first clothing favorite isn't actually clothes, it's this hat. It just says J. Crew on it, and I would never picture myself wearing it, but I'm actually wearing it because... Another favorites of mine are a pair of joggers that I got recently. I've always been looking for a pair of joggers that actually fit me. All the joggers I have tried on have either been too big or too small, but I recently found a pair that are just right. So I'm actually loving them. I traveled in them when I went to Tennessee, and they were the most comfortable thing to travel in ever. And they didn't really look like joggers, to be honest, and I don't like looking lazy in public. These joggers actually help with the not looking lazy part of it, but also I wanted to be comfortable while traveling. Another favorite of mine is a bracelet I got from Tennessee. It's one of them low-key bracelets, and it's camouflage, and normally I'm not a person to wear camouflage, but I was in Tennessee, they were 99 cents, and I thought, you know what, get as many souvenirs as you can. And later on into the trip, I realized that the bracelet itself has a meaning, like most of the low-key bracelets, but the meaning of this bracelet specifically was a voice for the voiceless, and it also donated $1 to some sort of animal charity. Let's move on to some movie favorites. 2018 with movies has been weird for me. I haven't really watched many movies this year. Call Me By Your Name, I know, a very controversial movie, but I didn't necessarily like the concept of it because it was very hard to follow, and I just did not get the concept of it at all. But the filming of it was really, really great. I love the filming, I love the music. And I think more as I've gotten older, I noticed more the filming aspect of a movie more than the plot of a movie. Set in the 1980s, I think, I'm not really sure. But the clothing made it seem like it was in 2018. And I really love that. TV favorites has been this show called Big Brother. It comes on every summer for 3 months, I think. It's a reality TV show where they put a bunch of strangers in one house together. It's a TV studio house, but they're isolated from the outside world, and it's really, really cool. And we're just a few weeks in, and it's just really, really great this year. On to some music favorites. I loved anything Frank Sinatra, almost. I downloaded almost every single album he has on iTunes, and I've just been loving old-timey music. Something that sounds like it's on a record, I've just been loving a lot. And another music favorite is from Jack Johnson. He sang on a lot of Curious George movies and a lot of PBS Kids movies and TV shows. But he does have some music that's not necessarily for kids. Songs of his that I like are actually within the Curious George movies, Upside Down and Talk of the Town. Them are my favorites. And one of my friends recently told me to check out the song Banana Pancakes, and I actually really like that song. Let's move on to app favorite. I found this app called HujiCam, and I am very late to using this app. This app was created a long time ago, and it became really popular like last year. I just decided to use it for some odd reason. I really don't know what got me to download it, but I've been obsessed with it. I've been using it a lot. I think I've used this app more than I actually use the actual camera app on my phone. And I'm actually thinking about making an August theme just with them pictures, but I'm not quite sure yet. I think that's really all for favorites. Maybe was that July? It was June, I'm pretty sure. So in July, we went to Tennessee, and it was my first time going to Tennessee, like actually visiting. I think I've been through it, but I've never actually stopped except maybe at a gas station. We went to Dollywood and Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, basically that whole area. I think it was this trip that taught me to enjoy the happy and exciting moments of life Because as I've said in past videos, this summer has been kind of the summer of bad news, and I thank God put these moments in my life to enjoy and not to stress about all these upsetting moments of life. In July, I did a youth camp called C2IC. I think I've made 2 videos about that, so y'all pretty much know about that. Okay, there's probably so much more I can talk about July. I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and have a great rest of your week, everyone. Bye.